This is a reading of a conversation I had with Diaz Station, Mr. Red Horse I like to call him, in the comments section of a recent video uploaded by a longtime friend of mine. In all the images of Mr. Red Horse's comments, I have edited his profile picture and name to reflect how I see him today. Enjoy!
Of all the things to get angry about, you chose not honoring the memory of a scumbucket CEO who protected predators. You fucking mental patient.
I know you are, but what is he?
Someone who thinks it is wrong to dishonor a scumbucket CEO who protected predators. Sorry I attacked your butt buddy real name. It must really hurt and not the way you wanted him to do it.
The only thing that I ever heard concerning you was seeing you, someone I used to be a genuine dedicated fan of, degrade into a sad, spike-consumed, hero worship-starved, blathering man who never put the bare minimum of effort into being less of a sad, spike-consumed, hero worship-starved, blathering man over the course of nearly a half-decade, and had every chance to prove all the common criticisms against him were exaggerated, but never once took them for even an instant. Plus, you sending that blackmail message to me on DA does "we will call the police, we will deliver your parents" ring a bell to force me into a call and never owning up to it. Even if you never follow up on the threats you made there, that was all kinds of screwed up. And don't you dare give me that blind rage excuse, I've heard it before. Oh yeah, and stellar job there, missing my bud's point, champ. We can always count on you to be this illiterate.
You were never a genuine and dedicated fan. If my criticisms towards Steven Universe, Disney Star Wars, or my protests against Netflix after they endorsed Cuties was what made you turn against me. You also old T have helped people like Robert and Aldo harass and stalk me for years over their pride being wounded. 99% of the things you and your vile disgusting friends have said about me were not criticisms. It was just your pussy feelings getting hurt because I rock the boat too hard. When it comes to calling out the toxic media Hollywood has put out for the last 10 years. Also, who cares that I wee on the grave of a scumbucket CEO who protected predators? If you were easily offended by that, you were stupid and should have a heavy object ran against your teeth.
I know I didn't fake any of the enjoyment I had for your videos back in your Friendship is Magic reviewing days. I doubt you recall, but I was on your side when it came to the Grogard Discord twist, for crying out loud. And I remember vividly I only ever agreed with some things those users said and had barely any to no association with them to begin with. And believe it or not, I did have honest criticisms, which led to making what I recognize as honest mistakes. Oh yeah, and by the time I decided you weren't for me anymore, I had not been criticizing you for that long. But at this point, as it has been years now, you believe whatever the Hello Kitty you want to believe about me. To quote Tobey Maguire's Emo Peter, I'm done trying to convince you. You should have a heavy object ready at your teeth. Haven't people been calling you unhinged? Great argument against that.
Nice try, Lordo. If you were a genuine supporter, you old T have spent so much of your time throwing autistic fits over fandom nonsense. None of those criticisms were genuine. It was more of the same pussy garbage I've heard and read a million times by now ever since I started criticizing Disney Star Wars. And if you really so offended by what I said about Susan, that just spells out loud and clear what kind of mental patient you are, and why you deserve that heavy object against your teeth.
You say I was never a genuine supporter because I had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to criticize you for being more pointlessly hateful, arrogant, and do or die about your media critique than you used to be. Oh, the horror! And broke your illusion of an internet safe space. I like the way you're projecting.
I thought you were done trying to convince me. Yet here you are, still showing how badly your pussy feelings got hurt, because my review style rocks the boat too hard.
That last reply wasn't trying to convince you of anything, Admiral Point Mister. I was making fun of you for how disproportionately you hate everyone who's giving you even the slightest criticism.
Terrorizing someone for 10 years, because they were mean to people with different opinions on Hollywood garbage, is not criticism, you deceased trout. If it was, Leo Convoy would have defended me as long as he did.
Terrorizing someone for 10 years! That alone goes to show that you never cared to know the first thing about me, or a good chunk of your detractors. I didn't even know about you back in 2015.
See you Diaz at your next big controversy in 2026.
Yeah, never mind the vile disgusting friends you hang out with, just hyperfocus on a YouTuber whose style of review makes you uncomfortable.
Now, to end this, I will leave you, Mr. Red Horse, and your White Knights with a Bennett the Sage clip I've been waiting for an excuse to use. It's not classy, it's not smart, it's rather lowbrow in fact, and it sounds like playground level. But you've proven a long time ago it's the most you deserve. Especially for doing the actual definition of harassment to my friend. This is also for lying to one of your detractors into thinking for a time you had made peace with them, and painting even somebody you made suffer with your hate-mongering bullshit as the bad guy. Diaz, Misanthropony, Zaid Magenta Station, and all the creeping, hate spam carrying apologists for your tragic ass.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick until your jaw loses feeling. Suck my dick until everything you taste from now on tastes like sweaty man meat. Suck my dick like it's your first night in Hollywood. Suck my dick like you were trying to win a prize on a Japanese game show. Suck my dick like my cum cured baldness. Suck my dick until you are less man and more cock warmer!